We have a new Dandy's World update and it's Toon of the Week, and the first Toon of the Week is Sprout. So many players have started to complete the quests for Sprout where you get so many prizes, but along with this update came some bugs. Our first bug is to do with Sprout's new Robux skin, Chef Sprout. This user said running to a machine with the new Sprout skin makes the bow tie bug out. Let's take a look. So as you can see, the bow tie is glitched. It's like jumping up and down, and this happens when you run to a machine and then extract. There's a lot of animation bugs like this with other skins. If you run to a machine and then extract it, animations will get bugged. So to avoid this problem, don't run to a machine and then extract it. Our next bug is to do with Twisted Roger. Once Twisted Roger has been activated, this user said, ugh, let's see what happened. As you can see, Twisted Roger is not attacking these toons. This bug has been happening on and off over the past few months, and it seems like sometimes Twisted Roger just doesn't attack toons. And as you can see, the whole server is experiencing this problem. Twisteds are very sensitive to the Roblox servers. If the Roblox servers start to become unstable, you would definitely see the Twisteds bugging out. In our newest update, the Twisted AI of Twisted Sprout and Twisted Cosmo have been changed. Twisted Sprout and Twisted Cosmo follow each other, and Twisted Sprout pauses at posters of him, but our most recent update has caused some Twisted AI bugs. This user said Cosmo keeps with blot every time. Let's see what happened. So as you can see, Twisted Cosmo is staying around Twisted Blot's passive form. So Twisted Cosmo's AI is bugged, and this user experienced the same thing. Cosmo chases Twisted Blot. Let's take a look. It's interesting because Twisted Blot in his passive form doesn't move, so it seems like Twisted Cosmo just stands around in one area thinking that it's Twisted Sprout. We have some more Twisted Cosmo AI bugs. This user said Twisted Cosmo teleported around Sprout. Let's see what happened. So Twisted Sprout and Twisted Cosmo are following each other, which is supposed to happen, and then out of nowhere, Twisted Cosmo starts teleporting around Twisted Sprout. What? Twisted's teleporting? So there's definitely some AI pathing bugs to do with Twisted Sprout and Twisted Cosmo, because this is not supposed to happen. Our next bug is to do with Twisted Sprout, who's also experiencing AI pathing problems. This user said Sprout became extremely slow because my team missed the skill check. So a lot of players have been experiencing Twisted Sprout running very slowly. As you can see, somebody failed a skill check and Twisted Sprout is making his way over to the machine, but very slowly, as if Twisted Sprout has been slowed by something. Hopefully the dev team can figure out why Twisted Sprout and Twisted Cosmo are behaving in this way. Another bug to do with Twisted Sprout is Twisted Sprout staying in one area. This user said he keeps going back and forth in the same area and keeps getting stuck on objects around the map. They also said no, Twisted Cosmo was not on the floor. So Twisted Sprout and Twisted Cosmo have AI pathing bugs even when they're not on the same floor. Let's take a look. As you can see, Twisted Sprout is staying in this particular area for no reason and walks back and forth, and the only time Twisted Sprout breaks this behavior is when Twisted Sprout spots a toon. Until then, Twisted Sprout will just stay in this area. Twisted Cosmo was not on this floor and Twisted Sprout is behaving in this way. There's definitely a big problem with Twisted Sprout and Twisted Cosmo's AI after our most recent update in Dandy's World. Our next bug is affecting mobile users, so that's mobile and tablet users who are using controller through Bluetooth. After a recent Roblox update, this user said he is on iPad and the keyboard is showing whilst he does not even have a keyboard. Let's take a look. So as you can see in the bottom right corner, Dandy's World is switching this player's inputs to keyboard even though a keyboard is not connected to their mobile device. There's definitely a bug going on. Most players have said this is only happening in Dandy's World, where Dandy's World is switching to other inputs even though those inputs are not connected to their mobile device. And because of this bug, players that are using controller on their mobile device are having trouble closing V ads. As you can see, this user said there's an issue going with controllers, I don't know if it's Roblox again, but every time when I press the cancel button, which removes these on my screen, it just won't. So I have to play the rest of the game while this thing is on my screen. Great. And when we take a closer look, they're using a controller on their mobile device. However, Dandy's World is saying that they are using a keyboard and has given them keyboard inputs. And controller players that are playing on a mobile device cannot close V-ads and are forced to leave the V-ads on the screen. And this only recently happened after a Roblox update, I think around last Thursday. The Dandy's World dev team are aware of this problem. King Mob said, "Are you on a tablet with controller?" So the dev team do know this problem is happening. I'm sure the dev team are trying to figure out why this problem is happening. Another problem to do with mobile devices that has been happening for a while but is still going on is to do with the treadmill machines. This user said, "Why? I'm lucky I had my makeup on." Let's take a look. Some mobile users are experiencing a problem where they can only tap once on the treadmill skill check and the game won't let them tap again, which causes them to fail the treadmill skill check. As you can see, this user was only allowed to tap once and was forced to fail the skill check. This bug has been happening to a lot of mobile users. Our next problem is to do with Sprout's new title, Sprout Fan. A lot of players think that Sprout's title is supposed to have a medal, but the medal's missing. A Dandy's World dev called Scribbles said Sprout Fan title is our first title without a medal. So if you are looking for the Sprout Fan medal, it does not exist.